Joining me now, my good friends Jared and Forrest Schofield. They're out west in Montana, but it's great to have them with us, Wyoming, because they started the coolest thing. You got to check this out. And I tell you what, my fellow Americans, across our nation, people are working day and night to destroy your Second Amendment. You know that, and so do I. That's why I'm a big 2A supporter. We go to all the rallies. Now, we can no longer sit idly by and hope things work out. What are we going to pass down to our children? Our Second Amendment is the only thing that guarantees us our freedoms. Once our gun rights are stripped away, the rest follows. Just look at history. Happens every single time. Now it's up to us whether our children grow up in a free country or a foreign country. And guess what? This is so cool. Jared and Forrest Schofield, they launched Peacekeepers Apparel. Now that's Peace, P-I-C-E. Peacekeepers Apparel. Now, they watch all 50 states and they donate to nonprofit organizations such as here in Virginia, the VCDL, Virginia Citizens Defense League, that have teams of pro-Second Amendment lawyers that challenge these freedoms just like VCDL has done. Now, our Bill of Rights affirms that our rights are God-given and cannot be dismantled. Our right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed upon, period. We must not be divided as gun owners. We must stand as one body. Join the fight and become a peacekeeper, P-I-E-C-E, check this out, peacekeepersapparel.com, peacekeepersapparel.com. Check out their awesome products and know that a portion of each sale goes toward combating tyranny. That's peacekeepersapparel.com. This is such a cool site because you can get all kinds of neat things on it, and Forrest and Jared, who are with us now, decided to launch peacekeepersapparel.com. Jared and Forrest, great to have you with us here on the John Fredericks Show.
Great to be here, John.
Good. Okay, let's start with Jared. Jared, so exciting. What was your vision? Why did you guys decide? I mean, you're ranchers and whatnot. Did you just get up one day and said, hey, I'm going to start an apparel company and call it Peacekeepers? Like, the inspiration for this?
Well, I guess it was a lot of days of doing this and that and the other thing, just trying to make a living, and looking at what's going on in the United States year in and year out, how there's so much misinformation out there, and the mainstream media just trying to divide us, as gun owners and strip away our rights, and we just kind of wanted to get something together where we could unite the gun owners, and offset all this misinformation that the media puts out on a day-to-day basis, I guess, more than anything.
Mm-hmm. And so why Peacekeepers Apparel? I mean, why not just start a, pack and get donations? Why did you start an apparel company?
Well, go ahead on this one, Forrest.
I think the big thing is with apparel, you got people walking around that have a message on their shirt, so it spreads it faster than anything else.
No, I like that idea. I mean, and you sell, if you go to peacekeepersapparel.com, you sell T-shirts, you sell hoodies, sweatshirts. Jared, give us some of the fun designs that you have, if you can articulate that. A lot of people are driving right now. They can't go to your website. So just give us some of an example of some of the things that you have for sale.
Well, there's a lot of several companies, I guess, out there, John, patriotic companies, that sell stuff like we do. Some of our shirt designs, we got a Back the Blue shirt. It's not, you don't have to look very far to see the chaos going around, where they're wanting to defund the police, all of this stuff going on, and we just really want to support the police. We got a Back the Blue shirt. We got a Stand Strong Virginia shirt, for you guys out there, because you guys have been fighting this stuff ever since your new governor got elected, and we've got just all kinds of stuff, I guess, really. We've got rugs that a lot of these other companies don't offer, for your house and in front of your house, inside your house or your shop. We got complete bathroom sets with shower curtain, towels, bath mats. We got complete bedroom sets that nobody else has, with comforter and pillows and shams. And we got kids stuff too, John. We feel that's going to be big too, because, back in the day, everybody knew how to hunt and they were comfortable with guns, and now it's like they don't want anybody to even have guns, and especially not kids, but there's a lot to be said about going out with your kids and taking them out on their first hunt or their first target practice or whatever it is, and so we really want to support that. And we got swimsuits, stuff for your pets. We got a lot of cool designs on our shirts too. Gun-free zones, that's just basically a big joke. We've got several shirts that just points out how ridiculous gun-free zones are, I guess. Just a little bit of everything, really. And we just encourage everybody to get on and just take a look. And we have a lot of education on there as well, under every shirt, too.
You got to check this out. Go to peacekeepersapparel.com. That's P-I-E-C-E, keepersapparel.com. We're with Jared and Forrest Schofield. They started this company in order to raise money to give it to various gun owner groups in key states, and Virginia being one of them, because we're under assault with our 2A. So that's why they started, put a lot of money in it, and they give a percentage of every sale back to VCDL and other companies that are fighting our gun grabs. But they've got beanies. If you just go to the site, they've got short sleeve shirts, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies. But it's some of the designs that are really going to make you laugh, and you're definitely going to want some of them. Obviously, have the Peacekeeper signs, but then they've got some really, really funny ones that you can find on the website. A lot of these designs that you have, Forrest, let me get to Forrest, and be sure, because you're on a throughway, Forrest, and speak up as loud as you can. I'd appreciate it. But Forrest, how'd you guys come up with all these various designs? And some of them are pretty funny, like squat this and things like that. Did you guys just sit down with a piece of paper and come up with these? How'd you come up with them all?
Well, I work at a coal mine, so I'm driving a 3-story house around for almost 13 hours a day, so I got a lot of time on my hands. So I've been thinking of ideas for about a year, and Jared's been thinking of ideas while he's in his tractor out in the field, So that's something I wanted to emphasize on too. When you think of patriotic apparel, you see all the standard designs, and it's almost like everyone's copying each other. There's nothing new. There is some new stuff with some companies, which is really awesome. But most of our designs are just completely original. You've never seen them. Like Jared said, we've tapped into some areas that I don't know if anyone else is brave enough to, or if they just don't even realize, like the gun-free zone thing, And the other thing we did is, we could have got this going in probably half the time if we wouldn't have put all the education on there, but we spent the time we got statistics from the Crime Prevention Research Center, the FBI. We have founding fathers quotes, and I think, it almost gave me goosebumps when I'm researching all this stuff and putting it all together, because you realize that the statistics from our own FBI and Crime Prevention Research Center just corroborate what our founders said. They knew this all along, which it just proves that history just repeats itself over and over and again, and if we could just help educate people, I think that's the biggest divider among everyone is a lack of education, because even gun owners don't have the same opinions. You'll talk to one and they'll say, well, I don't think anyone should have an AR-15, but I have a deer rifle and that's okay. And the next gun owner has a different opinion. But if you get on our website, you'll see that the founders, not only did they want every citizen to have the most advanced weapon of the time, they required them to, the Militia Act of 1792, which required nearly every able-bodied man to have arms, the latest arms, and carry a certain amount of powder on hand and everything. So we also made an education section where you can go into that. We got links to really good sites and whatnot. So I just really want to emphasize that. And I also want to say that I do know a lot of people don't like to wear apparel that have a strong message on it. So we also have the basic stuff too. You know, we just got a raw flag, or even if you don't want to wear anything like that, we have, like Jared was saying earlier, we got gift cards and all kinds of other stuff. If you believe in our cause and you want to help us out and help the country out, there's all different kinds of ways you can do it.
Well, and there's all kinds of things on there. You can get coffee mugs, or you can get stickers, or things of that nature. But the main thing is, every dollar you spend, a portion of that is going to go back to organizations like VCD, the DL, the Virginia Citizens Defense League, and you've identified the key gun owner groups in every state in order to fight off this gun grab. And look, let's be honest with each other. If Biden wins, you know, he's already said who he's going to pick as his gun czar, and that's Beto from Texas, who said right on the stage when they asked him, "Are you going to take guns away?" He said, "Hell yes." Right? So this is where they're going. So this is why it's fun. But also, you want to be able to show your backing if you're a gun owner or 2A member. You want to be able to get some of this apparel. They have men, women, kids, accessories, because it's a lot of fun. Jared, some of the cool sayings that you have, I just, rather than, you know, me rattle them off, I'd rather that Jared do it. I remember when we were in my office, you were showing me like one after the other. They were pretty funny. Some of them I thought were just so original. Let's put it that way. Can you just rattle some of them off, Jared?
Right. Yeah, we do have, like Forrest was saying, we do have a lot of stuff that nobody has. I'll just start here and give you a few of them. We got one: to keep the peace, carry the peace, you know, because that basically just saying, you know, our Second Amendment is the only thing that guarantees our peace when it gets right down to it, you know. Mm-hmm. And we got Defend It shirt with an AR on it, you know, just a really awesome design. We got I don't dial, I draw. You know, there's a lot of talk about, you know, a lot of people dial 911. Well, they're trying to abolish the police right now in a lot of these Democrat-run places, you know, and you're not going to have any 911. So you're basically left to you or your neighbors protecting you, whoever's got means of protection to do it. Mm-hmm. Guns save lives. We've got a shirt that says "Guns save lives," which is a proven fact. Mm-hmm. You know, freedom isn't free. You're right. The Second Amendment is about hunting tyrants, because that's what it is. You know, it prevents tyranny when it boils right down to it. That's the only thing preventing tyranny. I pack. I'd squat like that. Yeah, we got a lot of humorous ones too, John. Like you said, that other companies do. We've got a left chest pistol in them that kind of makes you feel like you're in a club. You know, it just really awesome looking shirts there too, I guess.
Yeah, there's some pretty neat stuff. Go to peacekeepersapparel.com. The one I just ordered is the welcome mat that I put outside the front of my door, which has got an AR-15 on it, and it says enter at your own risk. I mean, so there's just a lot of funny things that they have. But if you go to peacekeepersapparel.com, and it'll make a great gift for anybody, even for yourself, just to buy some of this stuff. You're going to enjoy it. And it's one of the things I always started about doing. People have always said to me, you need to get, you know, shirts and apparel and get gifts and whatever. Well, this is better. Peacekeepers Apparel is better. And you guys got me some stuff as samples. I mean, it's really high quality stuff. So I would check it out. And the other thing I found with it is they're not expensive. You get a hoodie for $35. That's, you know, just a great piece of clothing. But it's, you know, a wet shirt, $25. I mean, it's all priced reasonable, and I don't know how you end up shipping it, paying for it, making it, and then also giving a percentage to people. But I love what you guys are doing. I really do. It's really going to make a difference. Jared, Forrest, excellent. Go ahead.
Yeah, we wanted to keep our prices down, John. That was one of our big deals too. We wanted to have something for everybody, and we feel we've done that. You can get a T-shirt for $13. You know, just some of our basic T-shirts, and that's something that nobody else will do. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of
John Fredericks Radio. Go ahead, Forrest.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to add to that. We also have USA made apparel too, but you know, when we started the company, of course we had a lot of roadblocks and a lot of power thinking we had to do. We wanted to exclusively offer USA made apparel and really try to bring manufacturing back into the United States, because we're all about that too. But then again, you also have to be realistic, and you got to ask yourself, can we get off the ground selling exclusively with U.S. made? So we do offer it. I want to emphasize, anything that we could find that is USA made, we offer it on our website. But we also give the option for people that can't afford it. And, you know, we hope that hopefully once manufacturing comes back here, hopefully with capitalism, you know, and free markets and everyone competing against each other, it'll help bring the prices down, you know, and if we get rid of all the taxes and all that crap, you know, that's driving up the prices of U.S. made things as well, you know, that'll only help. But we definitely have something for everyone. We want to make sure that low income people can also afford a shirt if they want to.
Now, what states are you guys in, Jared and Forrest? Give us the states that you're in now. Where do you guys live, Jared?
I live in South Dakota, I guess, right now, John. I got a ranch about down in the south central, part of the state, and then I actually go to the school week up in central South Dakota, I guess.
So you're in South Dakota, home of what she calls herself America's governor, right, Christine Nome? Forrest, or where?
I'm in Wyoming, John.
All right, so we got Wyoming and South Dakota. A lot more fun than being in Washington, D.C. and Richmond, I'll tell you that. So Trump country there. He's going to win South Dakota. He's going to win, and he's going to win Wyoming. But, look, I really admire what you guys have done. I appreciate you coming out to visit me. Thank you for doing that, spending the time and the effort. And, look, I want to encourage everybody to do me a favor. And you can find it on the Virginia Star also, but go to peacekeepersapparel.com. That's peacekeepersapparel.com, and that's P-I-E-C-E, peacekeepersapparel.com. And go ahead and order something that's for the cause. Plus, you'll like it. It's a lot of fun. I got a bunch of coffee cups that I got. Those are cool. And I've been giving them away. People come in there like, oh, that's a beautiful cup. We're like, yeah, it is. And then like, can I have one? So I've been giving it away, but go to peacekeepersapparel.com. Hey, guys, thank you for what you do, and thank you for being with us, Forrest and Jared Schofield. Guys, thank you. We'll have you back. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you for having us, John. I hope we can fly out and see you again sometime.
I know. That was a lot of fun. You guys flew out right in the middle of COVID, and I don't even know where we ate dinner that night, at like the Garden Inn or something. It was the only place open within 25 miles. John Fredericks Radio Network. Go to peacekeepersapparel.com. That's peacekeepersapparel.com.